Okay. So, students, let's start today's class. I will ask some questions, quick questions. If you don't know about them, as yesterday we have them, you can take help from your notes. Okay? Okay, you can take help. Tanya, what is light?
Light is a form of energy which generates a sensation of sight in us.
Okay, very good. Light is a form of energy. It creates sensation in our eyes. Prisha, what are the
Yes, ma'am.
phenomenons of light? Phenomenon of light.
मैम फिनोमेना ऑफ लाइट इन द सेंस यही आता है ना कि उसके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स क्या है.
क्या क्या फिनोमेनॉन वो दिखा सकता है? जैसे रिफ्लेक्शन,
हाँ, रिफ्रैक्शन.
diffraction. Any other phenomenon of light? Ayukta?
मैम रिफ्लेक्शन और
Reflection.
रिफ्लेक्शन बता था. और क्या हाँ बस इतना ही तो बता था.
Okay. Thanya, can you tell me any other
Um,
phenomenon?
Rectilinear propagation of light. Light
This
travels in
is
a
the characteristic. Characteristic. Light travels in straight line, rectilinear propagation. But what I want to ask, phenomenon: reflection, refraction, twinkling of stars, formation of rainbow. These are some phenomenon which are shown by the light.
So, can I give an example of rectilinear propagation of light? Would that count?
Yes, sure.
When light casts a sharp shadow of an opaque object.
One light cast sharp shadow of an opaque object. Prisha, what is reflection of light?
Ma'am, reflection of light. Ma'am, when the light is allowed to fall on a highly polished surface, such as a mirror, most of the light gets reflected back.
Hmm. Actually, what I want to say here is, students, if light is falling on means irregular surface also, so it will be reflected. That's why we can see the object. Are you getting my point? Reflection is simply bouncing back of light in the same medium. We can't say that if it is reflecting by highly polished surface, then we can see our image. But if it is reflecting back from the irregular surface, then we can see the object. Are you okay with it? All of you are okay with it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So now, Ayukta, it's your turn. What is the property of image which is formed by plane mirror?
मैम इट इज इरेक्ट. The image form is virtual, uh, and the image which is formed behind the mirror is at the same distance.
As the object in front of mirror,
Mm.
and erect. If image is virtual, then it will be erect. Same size of object, same distance behind the mirror. Tanya, explain what is the meaning of virtual image.
Virtual, it's not a real image. The image is formed behind the mirror. Um,
Where rays are not actually meeting,
huh,
they appears that they are meeting. And virtual image we cannot take on screen.
Screen.
Actually it is not forming, it appears that it is being formed. Okay. Prisha, explain the term lateral inversion.
मतलब object on the right seems to be on the left and the object on the left seems to be on the right side.
Ha, left right, then it is known as lateral inversion. Today is 17th March. Okay, Ayukta, explain the laws of reflection.
Ma'am, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection,
Hmm,
and reflected ray, incident ray, and the normal lies on the same plane.
same plane. So this is normal, This is incident ray, this is reflected ray. Okay, this one incident, this one reflected, and n dash normal. This is a b. Tanya, if
Yes, ma'am.
this one is 50 degree, let me know what will be the value of angle of incidence and angle of reflection.
Ma'am, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection, so it will be the same.
Same. So what will be the value of angle of incidence and angle of reflection here?
Uh,
मैम मैं बताऊं?
एक सेकेंड Tanya.
मैम मुझे भी पता है.
Oh, okay. Tanya, are you getting this point or not? What will be the angle of incidence and angle of reflection here?
no, ma'am.
No problem. Yes, Prisha.
मैम अगर हमने देखा तो वो एक 90 डिग्री एंगल बना रहा है तो 50 और 40 40 हो जाएगा.
हाँ, actually, Tanya, this one is 90 degree. Tanya,
Yes, ma'am.
this complete
Yes,
angle
ma'am.
is 90 degree. So it means it is 50 degree,
Oh,
and this one will be 90 minus 50 will become
40.
40 degree. Okay. So this
Yes,
will
ma'am.
also be 40
40.
degree. Laws of reflection are followed by each and every surface, either it is regular or irregular. Okay. Ayukta, what do you mean by spherical mirror?
Ma'am, a spherical mirror uh, is a part of circle.
Sphere.
Uh-huh.
Sphere. We cut it from a sphere. Okay. This is spherical mirror. Tanya, what is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
difference between convex and concave mirror?
Ma'am, a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inwards is a concave mirror, and a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outwards is a convex mirror.
Convex mirror. And yesterday, I think we have done, we prepared the diagram of convex and concave mirror,
Yes, ma'am.
and I told you this thing. I forgot, you have to remind me that concave mirror is also known as converging mirror. Converging mirror
Yes, ma'am.
and convex mirror,
Diverging mirror.
diverging mirror. Convex mirror, diverging mirror. And show me, Tanya, you show me your notes. Last topic, what we have done? I'm not getting. I think we prepared we prepared diagram for basic terms related to concave mirror.
Spherical mirror.
Convex mirror we
Yes.
prepared or not?
Concave mirror we did, ma'am. We,
Convex we
we
didn't.
no, ma'am. We discussed the center of curvature, the pole, and focal length radius.
Okay, so now prepare a diagram for convex mirror. For convex mirror, this one is principal axis. Prisha, what is radius of curvature?
मैम the radius of curvature is also known मतलब from the center of curvature to the sphere
Pole.
spherical mirror is known as
हाँ, pole. And half of
हाँ
radius of
पोल तक.
curvature. Ayukta, half of radius of curvature is known as
Focal length.
focal length. And the midpoint, or this one P, means this is center of the reflecting surface. And C, center of curvature, is the center of a sphere from which this spherical mirror is cut. This is for convex mirror or diverging mirror.
Excuse me, ma'am, just a second, I'll be back, ma'am. I'll drink water and be back.
Okay, no issue. Make this diagram. Concave mirror, convex mirror we made. After that, we will write definition of few terms. Of few terms. So first we will write principal axis. Principal axis. Students, be very careful about the spelling of principal. Sometimes students write PLE. That is different word. This is principal, PAL. Write down the heading principal axis. Should I continue? Line joining the pole and the center of curvature of the spherical mirror is called principal axis.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Very oh, sorry, I am repeating what I was thinking. Line joining the pole and center of curvature. कर्वेचर का स्पेलिंग सही लिखना बच्चों, बिल्कुल कर्वेचर. Line joining the pole and center of curvature of the spherical mirror is called principal axis. Line joining the pole and center of curvature of the spherical mirror is called principal axis. Next is pole. Next is pole. The geometrical central point the geometrical central point of the reflecting surface of the reflecting spherical surface is called pole. The geometrical central point of the reflecting spherical surface. Students, when you will write reflecting spherical surface, in bracket write aperture. It is also known as, single term is given, aperture. The geometrical central point of the reflecting spherical surface, aperture, is known as pole and denoted by P. Students, please confirm, have you written principal axis and pole both?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is center of curvature. Center of curvature. Write very neat and clean. Okay. And while writing, try to keep each and every term in your mind so that you can learn while writing. Write down the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror forms a part of a sphere which has a center. The reflecting surface of a spherical mirror forms a part of a sphere which has a center. Spelling of center, CENTRE. This point is called the center of curvature of the spherical mirror.
मैम एक और बार बोलोगे?
हाँ, the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror forms a part of a sphere. This sphere has a center, full stop. This point is called the center of curvature of the spherical mirror. It is represented by the letter C.
मैम सेकंड लास्ट लाइन क्या थी? स्फीयर हैज अ सेंटर के बाद.
This point is called the center of curvature of the spherical mirror. It is represented by the letter C. Tanya, Ayukta and Prisha written.
Yes, ma'am.
After that, write down the center of curvature is not a part of the mirror. This is the most important point. It is not the part of a mirror. So, center of curvature is not a part of the mirror. It lies outside its reflecting surface. The center of curvature of a concave mirror lies in front of it. However, for convex mirror,
Ma'am,
hmm,
the center of curvature is not a part of mirror के बाद.
the center of curvature is not a part of the mirror. It lies outside its reflecting surface. It lies outside its reflecting surface. The center of curvature of a concave mirror lies in front of it. However, it lies it lies behind the mirror in case of a convex mirror. In case of a convex mirror. Written, I am repeating all the lines. The reflecting surface of a spherical mirror forms a part of a sphere. This sphere has a center. This point is called center of curvature of the spherical mirror. It is, I think I forgot to tell you, it is represented by the letter C. I told this line or not? It is represented by the letter C.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Center of curvature is not a part of the mirror, it lies outside its reflecting surface. The center of curvature of a concave mirror lies in front of it. However, for convex mirror, behind the mirror. Students, I told you all the points related to center of curvature. But suppose in examination you are getting only 1 mark question. So you can simply write that what is center of curvature. No need to explain separately for convex and concave mirror. Suppose you are getting in 4 marks. So you can write all the things and you have to show diagram also. It only depends on marking. Thanya, Ayukta and Prisha, all of you are okay with it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
next heading is radius of curvature. Radius of curvature is the separation between the pole and the center of curvature the separation between the pole and the center of curvature is radius of curvature. Actually, PC is equal to R. P is pole, center of curvature C, and the distance between P and C is known as radius of curvature. Next is aperture. Aperture, we will write the width of reflecting spherical surface. Reflecting spherical surface. The width of reflecting spherical surface. Next is focus point. Students, I am rejoining. It is showing some issue. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. No need to rejoin. Next is focus point. the point on the principal axis the point on the principal axis where all parallel rays meet after reflection I told you the heading focus point. What I told you? Focus. Focus point. The point on the principal axis where all parallel rays meet after reflection. It is denoted by capital F. Written. Now write the heading concave mirror. Write the heading concave mirror. Students, please confirm. Have you written all the things till now? What I told you in proper
Yes,
way?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Aifta, you also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here it is. After focus point, we will make a dot or any symbol which you want. You can write point one. Write down concave mirror. Write down concave mirror. A number of rays. A number of rays parallel to the principal axis. A number of rays parallel to the principal axis of a concave mirror. A number of rays parallel to the principal axis of a concave mirror are intersecting at a point on the principal axis of the mirror. Intersecting at a point on the principal axis of the mirror is called principal focus of the concave mirror. Is called principal focus of the concave mirror.
मैम एक और बार रिपीट
Hmm.
करोगे लास्ट लाइन
हाँ, एक
ऑन द प्रिंसिपल एक्सेस के बाद
on the principal axis is called the principal focus of the concave mirror. A number of rays parallel to the principal axis of a concave mirror intersecting at a point on the principal axis of the mirror. This point is called principal focus of the concave mirror. Students, here we will prepare the diagram. How we will prepare? Wait. Oh, so sorry. I have to erase it. So this one, from this is where we are taking, you have to prepare very neat and clean diagram. Ayukta, as this is
Yes, ma'am.
concave mirror, so I should paint inside surface or outside surface. As this is concave mirror, also known as
Ma'am,
converging.
inside.
Inside should be painted or inside should be reflected?
Ma'am, painted.
Okay, Prisha,
Ma'am,
नहीं
inside
मैम,
should be
मैम
reflected.
inside.
आउटसाइड पेंटेड, बाहर के साइड रिफ्लेक्टेड.
Actually, concave. Students, बचपन में पढ़ते थे cave means गुफा. You remember? So it is like cave. Here, this is point P. Thania,
Yes.
PC is also known as.
Principal, no. Radius of curvature.
Radius of curvature. Very good. Radius of curvature, and it is also principal axis. This is object, and students, make the diagram with proper measurement. If you want that concave mirror, you can make with the help of compass. Then you will accurately get center of curvature, where the pointed, एक second, पहले मैं लिख देती हूँ. Where the pointed portion of compass, it is center of curvature. Between of this part is pole. When you will join it, it is principal axis, and you will show half of it. Make with proper measurement half of it. This is F, and also known as focus. And object is at infinity. Object is at infinity. From infinity, rays are coming like this. It should be parallel to principal axis. One more thing, in starting we are showing with dotted line, and after that continuous. Tanya, can you tell me what will happen with these rays?
Mom, these rays will reflect and converge at a point and an image will be formed in front of the mirror.
But where it will be converged?
At point F,
At point F.
principal focus.
Very good. Students, in the chapter of light, diagrams plays very important role. So diagram should be very neat and clean. One thing. Another thing is that if we are showing rays of light, it should be with proper arrow, because rays have direction, and all are going towards the focus. This is concave mirror, converging mirror. Converge word means होता है सिकोड़ना, contract करना. If we see all the rays coming towards the convex mirror, converge towards the focus. This is focal point. This is F, focal point. Did you make the diagram, friends? All of you, Prisha, Thanya, and Ayukta?
Ma'am, still making.
Okay. What about Prisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Prepared?
Just a second, ma'am, I'm done.
क्या ma'am?
Have you prepared this diagram?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about Thania?
Yes, ma'am, almost done, ma'am. Just a second.
Prepared or not, Thania? I'm not getting you.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Done. Okay. After that, we will write an activity. In this activity, students, what will happen? We have concave mirror. Okay. If we put it in contact with a paper, are you getting? Suppose it's a sheet of paper. This is concave mirror. So what will happen? We will make direction in this way that focal point will come on the sheet of paper. Rays are coming from the sunlight and all will be converged on focal point. When all rays will be converged on a point, then there will be a dark spot, sharp bright sunlight, which can burn the paper also. Are you getting the point?
Yes, ma'am.
This is for concave mirror. Students, have you ever observed that when suppose we don't have spherical mirror, we have only plane mirror, hmm? And if sunlight directly fall on plane mirror, so we can see sharp bright spot due to the reflection of light. But in concave mirror, what will happen? All will be converged on a point, and this point is concave mirror. I am telling you, you write it down. You can make a dot, or you can write an activity, whatever you want, you can write. It is very harmful. It is very harmful to look at the sun. It is very harmful to look at the sun directly or even into a mirror reflecting or sorry, or even into a mirror. It is very harmful to look directly at the sun or even into a mirror. It can damage our eyes. Okay, written.
Yes, ma'am.
We hold a mirror. We hold a mirror in our hand and direct its reflecting surface towards the sun. The light reflected by the mirror onto a sheet of paper.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Hmm. The light reflected by the mirror onto a sheet of paper held close to the mirror
Ma'am, reflected by the mirror के बाद क्या है?
reflected by the mirror on on to a sheet of paper held close to the mirror. Move the sheet of paper, move the sheet of paper back and forth gradually back and forth gradually until you find V. While writing, we can never use the word you. We are not instructing our teacher. We will write V until we find on the paper sheet a bright, sharp spot of light.
Ma'am, bright spot of.
Bright, sharp spot of light. On holding the mirror, on holding the mirror and the paper, on holding the mirror and the paper in the same position for a few minutes, on holding the mirror and the paper in the same position for a few minutes, we observe the paper at first. The paper at first begins to burn, producing smoke. Full stop. Eventually, it may even catch fire. It may even catch fire. After that, from next paragraph, you will write the light from the sun. The light from the sun is converged. The light from the sun is converged at a point as a sharp, bright spot by the mirror. The light from the sun is converged at a point as a sharp, bright spot by the mirror. This point is the focus of the concave mirror.
Ma'am, this point.
This point is the focus of the concave mirror. इसमें क्या हुआ in this activity? What we have done? We take one concave mirror, one paper of sheet. When we put means sunlight, and a bright spot will be observed on the paper. After some time, it starts smoke and eventually paper will burn. What happens? Sunlight coming from infinity and they focused on a point. Okay. No need to write, I am only telling you. The heat produced due to this concentration of sunlight ignites the paper. The distance of this image from the position of mirror give the approximate value of the focal length of the mirror. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Thanya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm writing, ma'am.
Writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare the diagram, all of you. Prepare the diagram for concave mirror. Let me know, students.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we will prepare for convex mirror. For convex mirror, Thanya, which surface is reflecting surface?
Ma'am, the outward surface. The side of the mirror which is curved outwards.
Curved outwards. That is reflecting surface. Prepare this one, students. What you can do, if you want, you can use compass. When you will put pointed nib of compass, it will be center of curvature. Its half is focal length, and we can see it is back side of mirror. This is convex mirror. Another name of convex mirror, Ayukta?
Ma'am, diverging mirror.
Very good. Prisha, what is the meaning of word diverging?
मैम डाइवर्जिंग पता नहीं.
देखो, converging means contract, सिकोड़ना. Diverging means opposite of converging. Thanya, can you tell me? Diverging means?
Ma'am, I don't know how to say.
Diverging means spread, फैलाना. Concave mirror converging, सिकोड़ना, contract. Diverging, spread. Make very neat and clean, beautiful diagram. Use sharp pencil. This one is A, this one is B, this is at infinity. Rays are coming like this. From infinity, rays are coming. Students, if we are showing that on principal axis ray is going, please look here, then it will be back from it, because principal axis is the normal of mirror. So what will happen? Rays, it will appear that it is going, एक second, behind the mirror we will show with dotted line. We cannot show continuous line behind the mirror, like this. So it is going like this, and So it is like this, and from here also. Be very careful while preparing the diagram, because diagram plays very important role for it. We are showing rays, so there should be proper arrow. Light ray इधर से गई and it is reflecting. This is convex mirror, diverging mirror. We can see what's going on here. From infinity, rays are coming and it is being spreaded. They are not actually meeting towards the focus. It is being observed that they are meeting at the focus. We have written definition of focus point or focal length, both. We have written definition for focal length also, students. For focal length, just now we have written only focus point or focal length also.
मैम
Ma'am, I guess only
फोकल
focus
फोकस
point.
पॉइंट लिखा.
Focus, then write down focal length. The length between the pole, the length between the pole and focus point, that is P F, is focal length. PF is focal length.
मैम प्लीज रिपीट.
Hmm. The length between the pole and the focus point, that is PF, is equal to F, that is focal length. Next heading is relationship. Relationship between focal length and radius of curvature. Can anyone tell me the relationship between focal length and radius of curvature? I already told you.
Mum, radius is equal to f by 2. No,
Focal
no.
length is
Focal
equal to
length is r by 2.
R
Radius
by 2.
would be 2 multiplied by f.
Yes, yes. Or radius of curvature is double of focus.